Hey, everybody. We're going to be going live in just a second with Matt Carnahan versus Albert Wiradharma.
Back when we just had the geek competition in Real Genius, I've been wanting to face you, didn't got a chance in any kind of format, and now this is the first time we're gonna be facing off one versus one against each other. So I'm really excited for this.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the match. I'm here with my friend Matthew Chen. How are you doing today, Matthew?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I'm excited for today's match.
Hell yeah, dude. This is like genuinely maybe the most exciting match for me besides anything that Nachi's ever been in. I don't know, man. I'm excited. These two are, I mean, I would argue the two people I am potentially most scared of in this league, which is fun because I might end up facing them after this. I'm going to be facing one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited, dude. They've got a lot of overlap, and then they both have some specialties that they really stick to themselves. So I'm interested to see how they can play that out on the wheel. How this new round 3 is going to go, or at least new to this round 2 of the tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's just a lot of factors coming in here. Sorry, everybody, for that delay. The two of us made a stupid mistake, and we had to remedy that real quick. Luckily, we have a good support team.
Yeah, exactly.
So special thanks to Aiden and Cole on that. Couldn't have done it without you. Well, we could have. It just would have taken an extra hour.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. You ready to hop right into these intros?
Yeah, let's do it.
I believe we are starting off with whoever's about to pop up on. Yep. Albert's about to start this. Let's bring him up here. Hey, Albert, how's it going today, my man?
One moment. Sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah, just checking in. How you doing, man?
I'm okay.
That's great.
Do you need me to say some kind of promo or something like that? Sorry,
if you could, we'd appreciate it.
Well, I wasn't planning to, but if you really need to, then hold on. Let me just take a sip from a bubble tea from the best bubble tea in town. So let me just do that real quick. And yeah, I wasn't planning to, because I don't want to waste my energy on trash talking someone who's a has-been, So I guess I'll say that.
Well, okay then. That's some harsh words. You got anything else?
I'll get back to reading until the match actually starts.
Okay, great. Well, we're looking forward to it. We'll see you right after.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that would be our first contender. Some harsh words. The man seems fairly confident. Let's go ahead and check in on the other contestant, see how he's feeling. This is going to be Matt Carnahan.
Yeah, I don't really have any words to say to that. And then I also have bubble tea from a better bubble tea place in my system. Also have tequila in my system too, so we're thriving over here. That's all I need.
Wow, just some stunning, some big stuff happening in the background here. I'm going to be honest, there's a lot more bubble tea talk than I was expecting there to be in this match.
Really
but, hey, we're always down to talk about some bubble tea.
Yes, for sure.
Well, two seemingly passive contestants who are going up against probably some of their toughest competition yet. I'm excited for this match, man.
Yeah, no, it's going to be very fun.
All right, well, let's just jump straight into these intros. We're going to start off with well, you'll see.
Well, I guess I'm not
Here
being
we are.
introduced then. Okay.
Number one. Here we are with the number 2 seed, the second
Sure.
seed in this match.
Sure.
Andrew messed that one up. He's
Number
excited. Sorry, yeah. So Albert is 6 seeded. He's second to Carnahan, is what I meant. This man is 2-0. Well, are we just, dude? I'm messing this up pretty bad. This is live. This is live. You said great. Okay, Albert, go ahead and restart that music for us.
We're restarting. Okay.
Yeah, Albert, just come on, man. No, wrong person.
Sure. Go ahead.
Start the music. Introducing, we have the Arsenal, Albert Wiradharma at 2-0 with a singular TKO looking to take down the former champion. Here we are.
Come on, let's do this. Definitely the first introduction. Flawless. I'm ready for this shit. Let's go. Woo!
And next up, with a record of 6-1 with 1 TKO, we have Matt Total Carnage Carnahan.
Let's do this.
Alrighty, well, that's good job, everybody. Nobody messed up there. Looking forward to this match, bro. I dressed up in everything, and then I just botch it like that. Oof. All right, well, that's some fun stuff. You guys have any other words to say to each other now that you're both on screen? Anything that you feel you left out?
No.
Again, I've been wanting to face Matt since forever. I've never played him one-on-one. So this is exciting to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you
Still
guys
nothing.
are both ready, both got your whiteboards, we'll just jump straight into the rules for round 1. Matthew, do you want to read these?
Yeah, okay. Your round 1, you're going to be getting 8 questions in 8 random categories. You'll each have 15 seconds to write down your answer. And in the 15 seconds, they must be revealed out loud. All questions are worth 1 point. And if you get all questions correct, you get a 1-point bonus question. And throughout the match, you get use of a repeat rule and a challenge rule.
All right, perfect. Here we go then. We're going to jump straight into round 1. Reminder, the questions, are you guys ready? Matthew, you can start you can take the odds and I'll take the evens.
Yeah, okay. Your first question is in the category of animated. In I Lost My Body, what part of his body does the main character lose? This was quite underrated. I think it should have won the Oscar for Best Animated.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen it yet because I really wanted to watch it with the subs.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I never find that time to watch movies lately. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see him.
All right, let's start with Matt.
Arm.
And Albert?
I wrote down legs.
The correct answer is his hand. He loses his hand. So
All right.
The arm, yeah.
Both picking an appendage. Matt getting close, but we can't take arm. All right, so we start that one off a little bit slow, but let's see if they've got this next one. It's in the category of action adventure. And your question is, which actor besides Tom Cruise has been in every Mission Impossible film? All right. These are great. I recently rewatched most of them. And, dude, God, did they kick ass. Oh, my God, dude. And let me just say, Rogue Nation doesn't get near enough credit. It's a Fallout level film.
Very good, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see those answers, please. We will start with Albert.
Ving Rhames.
And Matt?
I said Bing Rames.
Ving Rhames is correct. That's a first point on the board for both of our boys here. Matthew, go ahead.
Okay. Your next question is in the category of directors. Wes Craven has directed every single movie in what horror film franchise?
You know what? I hate to admit this, but I'm not an expert on this subject, Matthew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. Maybe a little bit surprising. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in.
Matt?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Albert?
I wrote down Scream.
Scream is the answer. Yes, he has directed all 4 of the Scream movies.
All right. So that is another point for Albert. Moving on, we've got famous actors and actresses. The question is, the actors Robert Stevens, Robert Downey Jr., and Will Ferrell have portrayed what character? Oh, look at that cute little doggy. Oh my God, dude. I get Snapchats all the time of that dog. But can I just say, cuter in person, cuter in real life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop writing, please. Albert, would you please start us off here?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes is correct. It looks like Matt, who is already showing his board, has the same answer. Yeah, I mean, we'd still like to see it just for posterity, but okay. One more for each of them.
Yeah. All right. Your next question is in the category of dramas. What object is Tom Hanks's only companion, Wilson, in Castaway?
Dude, this is, I feel like, maybe my biggest missing Tom Hanks film. After I watched Catch Me If You Can. Okay. Saving Private Ryan. But whatever. 5, 4, 3. Nope, that's 2. 3, 2, 1. Let's see him.
Starting with Matt.
Volleyball.
Albert.
Volleyball.
The volleyball is correct.
Wow, it is. It is a volleyball. That's very good. There's maybe let's see. Who knows if they just guessed based on the name Wilson, but what we're gonna do is move on, and that's gonna be the next category, which is comedies. What a great category. Love them. Big fan. Yeah, all right. So your question is, what instrument does John C. Reilly play in Step Brothers? One of my friends, John, big fan of this film. Big shout out to John. We got some money on this match. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Albert here. What did you write down, brother?
Piano.
And Matt?
Trumpet.
Unfortunately, the answer here is drums. As we all know, drummers are hot, bro. They're cool. They're so cool. But yeah,
who wrote that
going to
question?
Get that one. All right. Well, moving on.
All right. Your next question, your penultimate question, is in horror thriller. The beginning of 1982's The Thing features a Norwegian helicopter shooting at what kind of animal?
See, this is some cool. Who directed this one? Was it Carpenter?
Yes, it was.
Dude, it sounds so cool and so terrifying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's start with Matt.
Giraffe.
Albert.
No clue. A dog.
A dog is correct.
Woo! Throwing out the no clue as
basic animal.
well. Just a little bit of a flex there.
I know there's a dog in the film. I don't know how involved it is in the film.
All right. Well, that leads us on to our final question in the round. Unfortunately, we're not going to be going on to bonus because they both missed at least one. So we're going to just go into this 8th question, which is fantasy sci-fi. And the question is, what is the name of the army that Ender leads in battle school in Ender's Game?
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, man, I feel you, brother. Whoever wrote this question is truly devious. Probably this used to be his favorite book as a child. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get those answers instead of writing. Albert, we're going to start with you.
I was about to review this film Wikipedia, but I didn't. I was right on triangle.
The Triangle Army is incorrect, unfortunately, Matt. Did you also write triangle?
I said Omega Squadron.
Omega Squadron would be a cool name. Unfortunately, all the armies in Battle School are named after animals, I think. But the one here was Dragon. Dragon Army is the correct answer. Unfortunately, a travesty of a movie, a great book written by a bad homophobic man. Okay, that's the end of round 1. So that leads us into round 2. The score going into round 2, correct me if I'm wrong here, Matthew. Matt is behind with 3 points, and Albert takes the lead with 5.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I have.
Not too big of a gap. Definitely recoverable, especially in this new round 2 where there are 5 questions. Speaking of those 5 questions, do you want to go ahead and explain these rules, Matthew?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. In round 2, you'll get to spin the wheel, and you will get a category. And if you don't like it, you can spin it one more time unless it lands on opponent's choice. And when you get a category, you will get 5 questions, and each question will be worth 2 points, unless you need multiple choice, which will then drop it down to 1 point. And in this round, the opponent will get to steal if you give an incorrect answer. Repeats and challenges are still in effect.
Yeah, sweet. So we have not used either a repeat or a challenge yet, so they've still got the 3 repeats, the 1 challenge. I'm excited. So with Albert in the lead, he will be able to choose. Do you want to spin first or defer to Matt?
Can I see the wheel first again?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll bring it up. So the categories that we have are romance, Charlize Theron, Guy Ritchie, Pixar, Quentin Tarantino, Middle Earth, DreamWorks, and James Bond. I can zoom just a little bit to make that a little bit easier to read for you.
Okay, I'm going to defer to Matt. But before you spin the wheel, I'm not opening the live chat here because I'm playing fair game, but I'm looking at a lot of notifications and there's a lot of live chat. So if you guys want to...
Yeah, man, people are talking. First of all, we've got John Petrovich talking about Giraffe Army, which I think would be a better name. Dragon is just a little bit too cliche, in my opinion. We got some people talking about boats and hoes, a little bit disrespect. Oh, wait, that's my friend. There's John Cirelli has a great band IRL. I actually didn't know that. That's kind of sick, dude. Some people making fun of the opening where somebody messed up. My brother saying that he's looking forward to me accidentally deleting the channel in like 10 minutes. Really shouldn't have shared this link with my friends. All right. Pal says John. Okay, we're going to move on a little bit. We can return to some of these comments later, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has deferred to Matt. Matt, are you ready to spin the wheel?
Yeah, let's get this out of the way.
Okay, let me just try to make this pretty. Okay, I'm going to give it a couple spins, and here we go. Oh, spinner's choice, Matt. How do you feel about that?
Please.
Okay, really glad we wrote those questions.
Yeah.
Okay, I can read these for you, Matt, and then you can take the next ones, Matthew.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, it's a plan. Matt, are you ready for your James Bond questions?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. We'll start you off. Remember, there are 5 here, so remember to use repeats, whatever you need as necessary. Okay, question number 1. In GoldenEye, while undergoing an assessment in 1995, Bond attempts to prevent Xenia Onatopp from stealing what?
How specific do you want?
5.
Okay.
Sorry. No,
I'm gonna say a helicopter.
that's correct. So specific enough. Great. Okay.
I didn't know if you wanted like the model name or.
Yeah. No, that would be absolutely insane. I think, unless that was like a feature of the movie. I haven't seen them. Sweet. So
that's series 9000 something. I don't know.
Okay. That's 2 points for Matt. We're gonna move on to the second question. Near the beginning of Casino Royale, Bond is in a crowd watching 2 animals fight. What are those animals?
A cobra and a mongoose.
That is correct. Okay, that's another 2 points. I wrote that question improperly. Moving on, we're going to go on to question 3. Really glad you got that, Matt. You ready for question 3?
Yes.
Okay. What is the first film in which James Bond says the famous phrase, shaken, not stirred? And in 5, 4,
I think I know,
3,
but I want multiple choice.
2. Okay. Your options are A, From Russia with Love, B, Goldfinger, C, Dr. No, or D, Live and Let Die.
I'm gonna say From Russia with Love.
That is incorrect. Albert, how do you feel about this one? I can repeat the options if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll hear the options again.
Okay. A, From Russia with Love, B, Goldfinger, C, Dr. No, or D, Live and Let Die.
Goldfinger?
Goldfinger is correct. That's a 1-point steal for Albert. All right, moving on. We're going to talk about question 4 here. Question 4 is, how many Bond songs has Shirley Bassey sang?
3.
Quick answer, 3 is correct. That is 2 more points for Matt. Doing well this round. 6 points, only 1 loss of a point to a steal. Okay. Question 5. Are you ready, Matt, for your final question in round 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In You Only Live Twice, where does 007 first meet the Japanese secret agent Aki? Aki. Dude, I'm sorry for whatever I just did. All right. And in 5, 4, 3,
Multiple choice.
2. Okay, multiple choice. Your options are A, a sumo match, B, a coffee house, C, a hotel bar, or D, the cave under the volcano.
A.
A is correct. It was a sumo match. Woo! Okay, crazy round 1 for Matt. Spinner's choice worked out for him. That was 7 points with 1 point going to Albert. Now, if I'm correct, totaling those up, that leaves Albert with 6 points and Matt with 10. So Albert, if he does well in this round, he can definitely. Was it wrong? That's 10-6, right? I'm not crazy. Yep, it's 10-6. Yeah. No, that doesn't make any sense. How?
I have 11 for Matt, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, 11.
And
What the
10.
Matt got 3 in the first round.
10 and 10, I'm not sure.
3 in the first round and 7 in the second,
Yeah.
right?
7 in the second. That's 10.
He got the first one right for 2 points.
Yeah, whatever. It's 7.
Goldfinger one. Okay.
It is 7. I don't know.
Yeah, it's 7. I'm using the Excel sheet.
Bro, math is so weird. Okay.
Oh, what's the score?
It looks like it's going to be 10-6.
10 to 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sophie did get her wish here. She wanted to see him get 1 wrong, and he got exactly 1 wrong. She also said that "Live and Let Die" is one of the best Bond songs, and if I've heard it,
I agree.
Yeah, it's sick, dude. I love that song. And then Sophie just really chiming in a lot. She also loves Albert's haircut. I love Matthew's haircut. Just let me say, Matthew, you're looking banging, brother. Okay, we're gonna move on. Albert's gonna spin the wheel now. You ready, Albert?
Yep, let's spin it.
Okay, bring it back up. Oh, sorry, I missed that.
By the way, Matt, I thought You've Only Lived Twice multiple times. Surprised you need to go multiple choice for that.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of
Let's go for it. Let's take Pixar. Let's go.
Okay, great. I guess I should have asked Matt before if he wanted to respin after he got Spinner's choice. Sorry about that, Matt. Didn't give you the option.
I know.
Okay. Pixar question. Ready? Okay.
Okay, sweet. You're going to take this one, Matthew?
Yeah, got it.
All right, perfect.
Your first question in Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
Which of Andy's toys does baby Molly drool on in the opening scene of Toy Story 2?
Did you say drool? You cut off.
Drool. Drool.
Okay, starting the timer now. All right, Albert, 5. Okay.
Okay. Your multiple choice. A, Buzz Lightyear. B, Mr. Potato Head. C, Woody. D, Bo Peep.
Mr. Potato Head.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right. Albert pulls that one out. Good job, Albert.
Thank you.
Okay. Your next question. What superpower does Dash have in The Incredibles?
Can I act it out? No, it's super speed.
All right. Yep. 2 points.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't even know that. His name is Dash?
Yeah.
On the nose, if I do say so myself.
His name is Dash Shell, actually. But in your third question, in Brave, the witch has what kind of pet as a talking animal?
Oh man. I'm between two.
The main character's name is Merida. That's what I know about Brave. 5.
I'll take multiple choice because I'm not sure.
Okay, your multiple choice. A mink. B, a raven. C, a cat. D, a crow.
Yep, both choices that I was thinking of is in that options.
Matt seems happy with that. All right, Albert, we're going to give you 5, 4,
Raven.
3, 2.
That is incorrect. Matt, for the 1 point steal, I can repeat your options.
I guess crow. That's probably
Yeah,
true.
that is correct for the 1 point steal.
It was between the two of them.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I wanted a mink for the longest time as a pet.
Oh, really?
That's sick, actually.
Yeah.
I would like that. And you ended up with a snake, one of the most terrifying creatures in existence.
I know. Great.
Okay. Your penultimate question in Pixar. How many tentacles does Hank have in Finding Dory?
7.
That's correct for 2 points.
All right. If Albert gets this next question, we will have identical round 2 scoring. If he gets it without multiple choice.
Your final question in Pixar.
Mhm.
What language does Buzz speak when he gets reset in Toy Story 3?
Spanish. Spain.
That is correct for 2 points.
Great, dude. That's interesting. Both of them getting 7 points on their own category and losing 1 point to a steal. So we have the exact same deficit. But now it is actually 13-13 if I'm doing. Oh, wait. What? 11 to 11. 11 to 11 if I'm doing that math correctly.
13 to 11.
13 to 11. Dude, God, I swear, just to bring this back up, where is it? Bro, math is so fucking weird, dude. Sometimes your brain
Andre?
doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah. All right, sweet. Apparently Sophie stands Buzz's Spanish mode.
That's
What? Like,
not
Hey.
Sophie.
it's like the
Also,
demo
yeah,
mode.
I was about to say something smart in Spanish when I was about to say that answer, but then I realized I do not know Spanish, so I just said this.
All right, you guys feeling all right going into round 3? 2 point deficit.
So it's 13 and 11, is that correct?
13
Yes.
to 11 is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I started thinking that you had the same score, so I said 13. Then I thought, he only got 1 point. He must have 11, and my brain didn't compute. Okay, well, we're gonna be moving on to round 3 with a 2 point deficit. This is gonna be crazy, man. There's a new round 3. We've got the new rules. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Let's hope that it is not a TKO, but I really don't think it will be with these new rules. Matthew, do you want me to read these, or do you got it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great. So yeah, with the new setup, we're now picking 4 numbers instead of 3, and they're still going to correspond to those random categories that have been numbered on the back end. Each competitor is going to get 4 questions associated with each of those categories, and then they will be able to choose how they're ordered and whether they're worth 1, 2, 3, or 4 points. There's no stealing, and there's no multiple choice in this round, although repeats and challenges are preserved. None of those have still been used. So we're still set for 3 repeats for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you guys ready to give us your numbers? It's going to be a number 4 numbers, and they have to be from 1 to 15.
Okay.
Let me just number these real quick.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so since Albert is winning, he gets to pick the numbers first.
Okay. I'll take 1, 5, 15, and 8.
Okay. Great. Do you want to start lining those up, and we'll get the numbers from Matt Carnahan. Matt Carnahan is the one who we're getting the numbers from. Matt, go ahead.
3, 6, 7, and 12.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so Albert, your categories are in sports,
Okay.
classics, music/musicals, and Middle Earth.
Okay.
And Matt, your categories are in fantasy, sci-fi, romance, movie quotes, and David Fincher.
Okay, so I think, do we go to Matt first to see how he wants to line those questions up, or Albert?
I mean, Matt's in the lower seat, so.
Okay, Matt, do you know how you want to line yours up yet?
Score.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quotes for the 1-pointer. Yeah, let's do fantasy sci-fi for the 2-pointer. Romance for the 3-pointer. And Fincher for the 4.
All right, great. And Albert, how do you feel? What do you want him to do here?
I'll take classics for 1. I'll take sports for 2, musicals for 3, and I'm gonna go for it with 4 for Middle Earth.
Okay. Whew. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be deciding who's moving on to take me on, and boy, am I scared. Owen's excited about David Fincher. Sophie is.
Yeah, well,
Sophie.
let's not get too
is
excited.
excited about movie quotes. That was a confusing name for a second there. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna all right. Albert's sipping on that bubble tea as we move to Matt for his 1-point question in the category of movie quotes. Let's say, do you want to take these?
Or do you want to take them because in case?
Yeah, I did write several.
Because you so that you can.
I'm just
David Fincher.
hate it when my own questions come up in these. All right. Matt, are you ready for your 1-point question?
Sure.
Love the confidence. All right. Number 1, in the category of movie quotes, what movie features the quote, "I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse"?
Godfather.
Yeah, The Godfather is correct for 1 point. Congratulations, Matt. Really proud of you.
It took me a second there, I have to admit.
All right, sweet. So next up, you picked romance for your 2-pointer question, and I'm finding it in this document. And there it is.
It's
Wait, I think I did
fantasy
fantasy
sci-fi.
sci-fi. Yeah, for my 2.
Yeah, somehow I can't read because there's a 3 next to that romance. Okay, fantasy sci-fi.
And we're in a lot of stress right now.
Dude, it's been like a really tough
I
week.
think it's more stress than we are, Matt.
I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. I think the tie is cutting off the oxygen in my bloodstream. But what's important is that Matt's about to answer a 2-point question in fantasy sci-fi. You ready, Matt?
I've been ready.
Okay. Your question is, what sort of animal is Master Oogway in the Kung Fu Panda franchise?
Hmm.
All right. 5,
I'm gonna say a praying mantis.
3.
No idea.
Praying mantis is unfortunately incorrect. That would be master mantis. The correct answer here is turtle.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that's what he's called, right? Seth Rogen's character?
Yeah, Seth Rogen is Mantis.
Okay, so that's the 2-pointer. Now we're going to move on to 3 points in the category of romance. And that question, are you ready?
You just marked a 2 point.
Right, yeah, so moving on to the 3. Yeah, no, don't talk about the document. I'm messing stuff up in there. Okay, your question is, The Shape of Water is set in the backdrop of what historical event? All right, we're going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2,
World War II.
1. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The correct answer is the Cold War. All right. Well, this takes us to an interesting point. Matt has to get this 4-point question in order to, first of all, make it not a TKO. And second of all, to force Albert to answer a couple questions, and then it'll be on Albert to put the impetus on him. That 4-point question.
Can I challenge that question?
The Cold War question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What would the challenge?
I'm challenging. I don't think is the Cold War considered an event? Because the way the question is worded seems like a specific event takes place, whereas the Cold War isn't.
I get what you're saying.
Event.
You did say World War II as your answer, which would be a similar. I don't know how to.
Well,
answer. Let me see if I can Google what the definition of an event is. I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Bro, what? This doesn't really clarify anything either way.
It's a.
I mean, okay, so according to Merriam-Webster, the definition of an event is something that happens or an occurrence, a noteworthy happening, I'm trying to see something that would be maybe the fundamental entity of observed physical reality represented by a point designated by 3 coordinates of a place and 1 of time in the space-time continuum postulated by the theory of relativity. I think the Cold War fits that definition. But actually represented by a point.
I looked up his.
I really don't know how to answer this challenge.
I looked up historical event, and it says famous or important in history.
Yeah, historical event. I suppose if you add the how do we feel here, Matt? Do you think that you're still holding to that challenge even with the definition that Matthew presented, or
yes.
how else could we?
I mean, he already used.
Well, I'm just saying, the Cold War was not a singular event or even like a series of events. It was just.
How does the Cold War differ itself from the World War II, which was your answer?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm not saying World War II was a good answer anyway, but World War II was a series of different events combined together into one overall arching event, whereas the Cold War, it's not. I don't know. It's more of a period over time. It's a period of time where various things happening, and it wasn't like battles or stuff like that.
Anybody know any history majors, or perhaps somebody who is an English major? I'm going to reread the question as Sophie is asking. The wording of the question is, the shape of water is set in the backdrop of what historical event? I think that's proper wording if I were to rule on the challenge. Albert, is that our job as the hosts?
What?
Is it our job as the host to issue the result of the challenge? and
It's
to judge
it's your call based on what Matt argued. It's your decision. What do you want to? If you think his challenge is valid, it's up to you how you want to deal with it. If you want to give him a new question, if you think his challenge is invalid, then he loses challenge and he doesn't get the point regardless. It's up to you.
it.
I'm not going to chime in because I'm on the opposing end today. So yeah.
Okay, we've got some. Okay, well, so Kate's an English grad, and she believes that it is a historical event.
Yeah.
World War II is considered one. Then we have Colin saying events are like the Cuban Missile Crisis, which is still not necessarily like a singular point in time. That is also like a span of time within the Cold War. The Cold War lasted about 45 years.
Like, I think historical period would be a better fit for that description, personally, in the context of the question.
Okay, Matthew, what do you think here?
Okay, I think it's fair that the wording of the question could have been a little clearer. And,
do we have a solution to ask another question here? Because I don't know if we have any other 3-point romance questions on backstock.
We have some questions for here. I'm gonna highlight this, and if you think it's fair for 3 points.
Is this in our database or is it?
It's our round 2 questions.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I think we are going to be entertaining this challenge and issuing another question for 3 points in romance. Let me try to find that real quick. I don't see what you were referring to, Matthew.
I highlighted 2.
Sorry?
They're in round 2.
Oh, great. I see it now. Okay, great. Yeah, so we'll I think are you asking me which one of these two we should do?
Yeah.
I say we use this one.
Okay.
You agree?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so we're going to be entertaining that challenge from Matt. We will say that the wording was perhaps a bit out of place, and we'll be giving him another question for 3 points in the category of romance. So I guess that's a successful challenge. Sorry, Sophie. I would rather people leave this happy than a little bit upset, even if it is a bit.
I'm with Sophie.
Yeah.
Of course.
You better not screw me over. We'll see.
Well, yeah. I don't think it's going to change much, but just.
I think there's a lot of great arguments on both sides. I would personally fall on the fact that historical event is still a reasonable descriptor, but we're going to go ahead and give you this because I think we're a bit split. I think we're split here, Albert.
Okay.
And when there's a split thing, it's better to.
Yeah.
I goes to the runner, and I believe that Matt is the runner here. Okay, Matt, are you ready for your new 3-point question?
Yes.
Okay. In Before Sunrise, Jesse and Celine encounter someone who offers to write a poem based on a word of their choice. What was the word Jesse gave him? All right, we're going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that is Matt's first repeat. In Before Sunrise, Jesse and Celine encounter someone who offers to write a poem based on a word of their choice. What was the word Jesse gave him? All right. 5, 4, 3.
I'm just going to say love. I can't remember.
Okay. Unfortunately, the answer there was not love, but milkshake.
Yeah, I thought
right.
it was something sweet, but I couldn't remember it.
Okay, well, that leads us back to the situation I was describing before, where now Matt has to answer this question correctly to put the impetus on Albert. If he does get it, he'll get 4 points, forcing Albert to make up at least 3 points. So, Matt, are you ready for your final question in the category of David Fincher?
Yeah.
All right. It's somewhere right here. Okay. And your question is, when Nick and Amy share their first kiss in Gone Girl, what is floating in the air around them? And we're going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3,
I don't know, hot air balloon.
1. And your winner with the lead here, a total score of 13-12, Albert Wiradharma. The correct answer there was powdered sugar, as they were standing outside of a bakery.
Oh, okay. I was in the completely wrong realm.
Yeah, unfortunately, that win is going to go to Albert here instead of Matt. All right, so we're going to go ahead and break these guys off and go ahead and interview them right after. Whew, that was an interesting ending, I will say.
Definitely.
I would also like to say that I'm glad that we accepted that challenge. I would hate for Matt have to going out of that bitter and ending with the same result. I think that's the right choice. Go ahead and say what you will, guys. Yeah, we're getting a lot of comments here. That was a crazy match. Unfortunately, I will say, after I wrote the questions, I let John pick who he wanted to be his contestant for a bet. He picked Albert, which meant I was rooting for Matt here. And so now I do have to watch Hereditary. Kate, GG is a gamer term that means good game. Yeah, that was an interesting match, man. I would love to hear what the contestants thought of it. So we're going to start off with our winner, which is Albert. Bringing Albert onto the stream. Hey, Albert, how you feeling, man?
I mean, a win always feels good. I won by TKO, but this is a much closer game than on paper. If you just look at obviously the scores is pretty close, but yeah, it's definitely a much closer game than on paper. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was nervous as soon as I go to round 3 because my categories, I'm okay with them. Not the best, and I was worried if Matt could have gotten the Fincher or if that challenge went through and he would have a 7-point lead. That definitely would have scared me, but luckily it didn't. So.
Yeah, man, that's scary. And how did you feel about Matt getting that spinner's choice in round 2? He was going first. You deferred to him. That could have been yours. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, as soon as it got to spinner's choice, I knew what he was gonna pick, and I wasn't worried about what he was gonna pick. So it didn't really matter in the long run. Yeah, those questions are tough questions, despite the fact that you guys wrote them last minute. So props to you guys.
Yeah, and specifically props to Aiden and and Cole as well. Yeah, that was a bit of a rush. That's why we were late today. Was specifically writing those questions, and boy, am I glad we got it.
But, I wasn't concerned about his spinner's choice at all. But yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. So Matthew, you can take this one. Who's he going to be facing next?
It looks like you're going to be facing Andrew next.
Oh, wow, dude, that's crazy, bro.
So, how are you feeling for that match? Where are you?
Me?
Yeah, I'll leave the room so that you guys can have your.
Okay, well, the fact that the person hosting today's match is more nervous hosting than playing, I don't think I have to worry about Andrew. He's going to be shaking in his boots when he's playing me. And yeah, he's a formidable opponent. I think he have a 2-game winning streak so far. That's gonna end after next match. I'm on a 3-game winning streak so far, and that's gonna go on with 4, go on with 5 until I get to the championship. So I'm not worried at all about Andrew. And yeah, it's going to be a fun match. But just like what happened to Matt here, yeah, it's going to end up badly for Andrew as soon as it happens.
Okay, well, that was unnecessarily mean, is what I'll say. But
I'm just speaking facts. So,
what happened to Matt isn't going to happen to me because I knew that it was powdered sugar because I wrote that question and they're not going to ask it again. So joke's on you, Albert. Not going to happen, brother. I'm excited. I'm excited for a match as well. Okay. You got anything else to say before we move on and have our interview with Matt?
Matt played a great game. Again, it's a really close game. I don't know his accuracy wise, but he played a hell of a game. He pushed me to the limit. But yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to play this match, so I'm excited that I actually get the chance to do it. And this time around, I I beat him, but if we ever face again, we'll see what happened. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win again, regardless. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that. But good game, man.
All right. Well, taking more shots right at the end. Needed to get them in on screen, I suppose. We're gonna move on and talk to Matt here. Matt, how you feeling, brother?
I feel pretty good. I think it was a fun match from both sides.
Yeah, I would personally agree as a commentator. So what were you expecting coming in tonight, out of curiosity?
I wasn't really expecting much, but I think I definitely surpassed my expectations. I did better in round 2 than I thought I would.
Yeah.
And you know, round 3 I really like the new format. With round 3, the categories really none of them were my strength. But I think on a good day, I could have gotten a romance or Fincher question. And the before Sunrise one was so close. I was thinking, for some reason, like There Will Be Blood came to my mind, so I should have said Milkshake just because that was my thinking.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah, but I just couldn't think of it. And then
Yeah.
I have not seen Gone Girl, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. The first time I saw it, I wasn't a huge fan, but I came around when I watched it again. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It always sucks when you get to those 4-pointers and it's a category you love and it's just one of the ones that you're missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that is unfortunate. I thought your performance tonight was very admirable. 12-13 is a great match against Albert. Obviously, a terrifying dude. So this is the end of the road for you in this tournament. But are you planning on returning for the next one?
Yes, I am.
Sweet, man.
I will be with this guy here.
Oh, God, a bunch of nerds, dude. Matt Squared, is that what you guys are going to call yourselves? Matthew Squared? That's so cool.
No,
Whatever,
our
dude.
name is not being revealed yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Surprise.
Sorry to Colin for picking on their old team name. But yeah, I'm excited to see you guys do that. That's awesome, man. Well, I think that's an interesting pairing up. What a fun way to announce. Do you have anything else you want to say before we close out?
No, I'm happy that Albert is playing in the tournament now. He played a great game, and we've always wanted to either face each other or play on the same team together. So
yeah,
finally got one of those opportunities.
Well, that's great, man. Well, maybe you'll figure out the other one at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Just bail on Matthew. Well, it was good seeing you play tonight, Matt. That was a really good job. I'm glad we got those bond questions for you, and I'm glad that you knocked him out of the park. All right. Have a great night, man.
Fun. Yeah, you too.
All right. Well, I'm also happy that Albert's in the league, but also not. I think in the next match, I would prefer if he was my host, if I'm being honest. But I guess I'll have to be content with him as a player.
I'll have to find someone else to host with. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you will be hosting that, I suppose, and you won't have me to help. Although after tonight, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Andrew takes a bit of a break from hosting. Maybe he pushes the tie a little bit. All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for this next match with me against Albert. I think that was a great match tonight. You got any final words before we close out?
Yeah, no, it was a great match tonight. Really tight, but and I'm excited to see how you do against Albert.
All right. Sweet. Well, thanks to everybody here. And if I don't see you, good night, good morning, and good evening. Bye, guys.